we're looking at growth around the world in the various regions, and the average for 2018, the World Bank forecasting growth of 3.1%. How does that compare to advanced economies? Well, the advanced economies include the likes of the United States, Japan, and the Eurozone. Their growth averaging around 2.2% for 2018. The Brics countries, Michelle, 5.4%. So you can see the clear difference. These are emerging economies, most of them, and we do tend to see higher growth rates in those particular countries. So 5.4% is the projection for 2018. It makes sense, in theory, to be part of this group.
Yeah, absolutely. But that 5.4%, that's an overall picture.
Right.
There is a mixed bag of performances among the Brics countries themselves.
That's it. Let's go through some of them. China, of course, is the biggest player in this particular group, Michelle, and growth in 2017, 6.9%, really strong. Some of the fastest growth in almost a decade in that country. The 2018 forecast slightly down from that 6.5%. We are seeing similar numbers, Mish, in India. And what do these two countries have in common? Well, they have massive populations, and it seems that demographic is paying dividends for China and India. Look at the forecast for 2018, Michelle, 7.3%. The World Bank really saying that India's exports are helping it. Demand domestically is also improving, so a great year in prospect for India.
And Michael, we were saying a little earlier that what also benefits India is that it exports completed products.
Yeah.
It's not just raw material.
That's right, and critics will say what South Africa tends to do is it will export steel to the likes of China and India, and then it will have to buy back machinery which is made from that same steel, sold to it by China and India. Mish, I want to quickly take a look at Russia, because this is an interesting one. Again, a major economy, but it has struggled a little bit. Growth forecast for this year, just 1.5%. And analysts saying that there has been a bit of political turmoil that may be playing a role. But keep an eye on commodity prices. We know that Russia is a big player when it comes to the natural gas market. So it may benefit from a rise in those prices in 2018. We'll have to see how that goes. Quickly look at Brazil, Mish. So this economy came out of a recession just 2 years ago, dropping almost 3.5%. A really, really tough time for Brazil. Seems to be recovering. The prediction for 2018, 2.4%. So not too bad for the South American giant. Just bear in mind, though, Mish, South Africa is behind all of these countries. The prospect or the forecast for South Africa in 2018, just 1.4%.